Hi guys, my name is Mela and welcome to a new season video where I'll be going over all the things you will need to know for this season, followed up by a short overview of what the 2.3 update has to bring. As of the time of recording, there are still two main issues. Some iOS devices are crashing and people can't access the game, while other high-end Android devices have a black screen after collecting or racing their 488p Star Spider. They are currently working on fixing these. By the time the video is done, I hope these are fixed. So, claiming the car, this is an interesting one. I joined a top 10 run and succeeded by claiming the 6th spot, giving us the purple star, white 488p Star Spider and the milestone version next to it. This took a team of 30 dedicated players to cap daily to maximize the possible obtainable score. I failed at doing so, but only by 594 RP because I did a daily race and installed some fusion parts before the previous season ended. I did technically perfect cap all 15 days, but I did some extra before the season even started last time around, so I messed up on day 1. That's why I also have to wear the pink name now for this season. I find it most interesting to see how much gold it cost me to cap daily and how much cash I earned from it over a full season. So I took out my last season video and I compared the gold first, and we can see that I had to pay up around 2,770 gold before I received my 1000 gold reward, which is surprisingly low compared to my last top 10 run where I had to put down 4,000 to 5,000. And the cash, well, that's a wow. I gained 33.5 million cash. You might wonder why spend so much time and so much effort just to get a different color of the milestone version. Well, I have two reasons. First being that I already have the 488p Star from my previous top 10 run months ago, and that the 488p Star Spider was released in this color at Pebble Beach where I had the opportunity to go to last August. So I felt like I had to get this one, and I'm so happy I did get it. My best time with this car so far, the Gold Star, is a 7.887, which is a sub-dyno run, so a perfect 8.2 lobby car in my opinion. Now that is onto the new season car, one that many thought was going to be a flash event and were pissed when it was announced, but now got surprised with it when it turns out to be a season prize after all. The Scuderia Cameron Glickenhaus 004C. This car is something else, and I think a great milestone car as well. Probably the best one we've had in some time. There isn't much known about this car though. Only sources of pictures I've found so far is through their own Facebook page or their website. I absolutely love this car and I'm glad free-to-play players get a chance to get something this special. The season prize for the top 10 run will be in this blue color, shown in the showroom, while the rest of us will have to settle down and will be able to get this pearl white version. It might look like the fastest ever milestone, but it isn't. It's only the second fastest one behind the Zenvo. This car can run a 7.4, but I believe it can go 7.3 range due to its very quirky shift pattern. More on that perhaps on my maxed out video. Definitely a milestone you want to collect. On a side note, this car can be used for a future Evo Cup for the SCG 007 in the future, maybe? Prestige car, a rerun of a car that was a Prestige a very long time ago, back in season 13, which by the way was also the first season to ever have the milestone system, with the milestone car being the Ferrari FXXK. And those who have been playing for even longer, it was a season prize variant back in the beta phase in the 3rd beta season. The car itself I'm not a big fan of in terms of looks, I'm not really liking it that much, but it's the only tier 3 Ferrari and it's a fast tier 3 car, clocking in the 7th fastest tier 3 time with an 8.277. I was able to get to an 8.281 with it on a trial run, so it's an easy shift pattern car, and then being a tier 3 car will save you some cash for upgrades and perhaps some keys as you might already have it. Events, well, nothing really big is planned in terms of free content for this season like Golden Cups or Evo Cups, but we do have the first part of the return of the Fast and the Furious series where people get a chance to dig up cars from under the dust and where others get a chance to bring up their childhood memories, because if you think about it, Fast and the Furious is almost 20 years old. The event seems to be split into 3 parts. The Hobbs heist that started today, as you will have seen on the map, and the Ice Charger event that starts tomorrow. And the next phase, which is the second phase, will be around Shaw and the 1970 Charger, as Shaw's Pursuit event will start on April 11th, and then the Charger event itself will start on April 12th. The finale will then start May 25th, which is far ahead, probably where you will be able to win what is under these covers. The flip car from Fast and the Furious 6. In general, it seems like it's a Hobbs and Shaw showdown, or Hobbs versus Shaw, I'm not really sure what's happening, but it's basically related to the movie that is coming out in August later on this year. Small fun extra bit, pictures that have been used to promote this also seem to feature the Siberia track background, which I'm looking forward to race on again, definitely with the replay mode. More information on all this I will put it in a separate video for the Fast and the Furious event. Now update 2.3 talks, we know all the cars already and also the potential order for the coming seasons. These can always be changed of course, so don't focus on those already. First, the less interesting one for some, perhaps the only new prestige car, the Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio. It's a tier 3 car planned to be a prestige car for season 74. In some way you could say it, why not a tier 4 car? Well, it is a car that can be put next to the Bmw M4, the M3, the Hellcat and the C63, so it does make some sense. I know that as an argument you can say, why is the Ghibli in tier 4 then and why is it not like the Ghibli? Well, nobody really knows what the Ghibli is doing in a tier 4, he's a little bit drunk. I'm just glad it's in game finally. You can pull it already from silver crates or perhaps even from bronze crates or gold crates if you have bad luck. But in terms of performance, it seems to be a little bit poor with the 8.6 maxed out. In terms of added season cars, we have the current season car being the Glickenhaus 004C. Then we have the Porsche Carrera 4S Cabriolet, which is a stunning car and I will absolutely love it, expected to run roughly a 10.5. And third we have the Ford Shelby GT500 in sleek blue, but the milestone color will be in red and should be able to go sub 8 seconds. And then the final 2.3 update season car will be the BMW M5 Competition, another tier 4 beast running a high 10.5 as well, so in terms of performance, no letdowns in my opinion. When it comes down to events, aside of the Fast and the Furious return, we know an 812 Superfast Golden Cup is coming up as well. To celebrate Easter we will have a Rocket Bunny egg hunt where you will have to lock in the Silvia S15 Rocket Bunny, the Subaru BRZ in tier 3 and the Golf GTI with the Rocket Bunny kit, to then win the final reward, which will be this awesome turquoise Mazda RX-7 Rocket Bunny with a big wing in the back, so I'm a happy boy. And the big one for this update in my opinion is a Lamborghini SC18. And the best of it all, it's going to be an Evo Cup car. The car you will have to use will be the Lamborghini Aventador SVJ, which has a lot of new colors and rims added, so rest in peace to my silver key stash, or my gold key stash, sorry. The combos that can be made are just mad. Final thing, good friend of mine told me that there are new color codes in the files for the Celine S1, so potentially another Golden Cup in the next update? Don't know, I'm not really sure. Most surprisingly is that there are no paid for added cars like Flash or new Fast and the Furious cars. This is basically an all free update if you already had them in the past. In terms of added features and improvements, what has been noticed so far is the option to get extra cash through ads after a race. Let's be fair, it's not like we were really using the share button anyways, so it's a great replacement. They also added the option to shave off an hour of your delivery time by watching an ad when purchasing a car or a part. Also a great improvement in my eyes. To make it easier for the players to have an overview of the rare imports when it's kind of busy with events, they have split it up in now different tabs, which means they can have way more crates available like we can see with the Fast and the Furious event going on now. And a big improvement to me is the merging of stage 6 parts for the Nissan Silvias, which is spread over tier 3 and tier 4, so now your Kia stage 6 parts can be used for your Rocket Bunny tier 5. Tier 4, sorry, my bad. And also the tier 5s R8s, so the Vorstein and the regular one, now they both share stage 6 parts, so that's great honestly. I hope they continue doing this in the future to some other cars as well. Natural Motion has stepped up their game in terms of communication too. They have been releasing some blog posts about future fixes and events. I also have received feedback that aside of the update issues with the crashing, the game does run a bit smoother on Android devices, but be sure to check out their Tumblr page as everything is listed there. Also, they should soon start up the live streams again, but when and where, I have no idea. Last minute update, they have fixed the black screen bug by replacing all Gold Star milestone cars by Purple Star season price cars. This does fix the issue of the black screen. I will admit I'm a little bit salty over this because I worked my butt off to get this car and it's so close to my heart, but yeah. And on top of that, as a collector who has all milestone variants ever, I just lost that one too, so hope it's fixed for you guys, but that I will get compensated on the long run, and definitely not only me but many of the top 10 runners who put more than 40 to 50 hours in the past 2 weeks to get this car. Think I went over it briefly and hope everything was mentioned, and sorry if it took this long, but hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll try to get a video out as soon as possible about the Fast and the Furious event and then the maxed out time series for this season. It's not going to be much, just the Glickenhaus and the Prestige car, maybe the Ice Charger in it, we'll see. As I don't have to cap today, I can chill a little bit now. Thank you guys for watching, hope you enjoyed it and hope everything is fixed. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe for more content like this. My name is Mille, arrivederci and keep racing. I'ma try to do some multi-language ending from now on.